Good afternoon and welcome to the latest issue of Print21, the weekly video news bulletin for the Australia and New Zealand print industries. This issue is sponsored by Ball & Doggett, Australia's largest supplier of printable materials and press room consumables. Print Industry Suppliers Association, Visual Connections and the Australian Sign and Graphics Association, ASGA, are expanding their successful educational program with a series of initiatives to create awareness of opportunities in the print industry among school students. This follows the success of earlier ventures in creating interest and boosting apprenticeship numbers. The two organisations will team up to raise awareness and understanding of the industry careers, the many industry careers that exist within print, with school students around the country and with their parents and with their careers counsellors. The two associations will run a series of careers expos, one in each major capital city. They'll run a try a trade workshop at the upcoming Visual Impact Expo, it takes place at the beginning of May in Sydney, and they'll create taster days for interested students across the country. Already Visual Connections has booked careers expos in Adelaide, in Melbourne, in Sydney, in Brisbane and Perth. They'll be running from May through to July this year. Peter Harper, CEO of Visual Connections, said, we also have the Try a Trade program, locked in for Visual Impact, and that will provide up to 100 students with the opportunity to try out skills in various aspects of the printing industry. Great to see such initiatives as print is competing with every other industry for young people attending these schools. One area of print where growth is consistent and where opportunities are real is in packaging. And Opal's new $140 million high-tech corrugated cardboard packaging facility, that's on track to be completed and operational by October, just 6 months' time, when it will have the capacity to produce 400 tons of finished corrugated boxes every day. The plant will run flexo printing and use craft and recycled packaging paper. They'll be sourced from its Maryvale mill in the Latrobe Valley there. Those lines unaffected by the controversy and the closing down of the fine paper line. The new factory will produce corrugated cardboard packaging to supply a range of fresh produce, food processing, FMCG and manufacturing industries right across the country. For the installation phase alone, the site will receive 260 containers of equipment, most of it sourced from Germany, some from France, some from Denmark and some from China. Still on packaging, although this time with flexibles. HP has just unveiled its new HP Indigo 200K digital press, which it says is designed to give digital flexible converters the competitive edge for their businesses with better productivity, on-demand delivery, no minimum orders, designs of one, reduced energy consumption and minimal waste. The new Series 5 HP Indigo 200K digital press prints up to 56 meters a minute every minute and, says HP, dramatically increases the productivity of high margin, sustainable, short runs of digital flexible packaging. It will be supplied in Australia and New Zealand by Curry Group. Digital flexible packaging, it's a key growth area, one that we looked at in live earlier in the year or late last year with November. It's predicted to grow significantly over the next few years as brands proliferate, particularly craft brands, smaller entrepreneurial brands, and versioning grows as big brand marketeers attempt to increase the sales of their product. Print hasn't always been digitally focused, of course, and one of the people that Australia has to thank for bringing the industry into the digital era is John Coote. John sadly passed away this week at the age of 76 after what can only be described as a pioneering print career. And it did take Australian pre-press into that new area. He was the founder and owner, along with Russell Kavanagh, who many of you know, and Barry Patterson, of the groundbreaking Sydney pre-press company Network Graphics. That was in the 1980s. And he pioneered many of the developments in scanning and in electronic output that really changed the course of the industry in Australia. Finally this week, Expo season's gearing up, and for wide format print businesses, that means Fespa and Visual Impact. Print professionals are going to Fespa in Munich in May. AGFA Australia and New Zealand is offering free tickets. I'll save you a tidy sum on the entrance fee. AGFA will have 4 big wide format systems on the show. To request a ticket, go to the story on print21.com.au and follow the links. That's it for this issue of Play Print21, coming to you from a local school where the print industry hopes to engage more and more, as it is doing now through Visual Connections and ASCA initiative. For now, this is Wayne Robinson signing off for another week from the industry's weekly video news bulletin, with thanks to our sponsor, Ball & Doggett.